Okay, so hello and welcome back to another episode. In this one, we are looking at Sens again, or Sens stock, because this one realistically has been going up quite decently over the past few days. Now, of course, where we are right now, we're at about $2.65, so quite a big increase since the last time when we looked at it, because it was trading at about $1.74. So all the way back here, we can see that from that point it is up about 53%. So realistically, very big gains. The question for tonight's one though is this going to continue? And is this one going to go to $10? Does this have potential to be the next Bingo, the next Nano Dimensions? Are we going to see that type of growth on this stock? So of course, in tonight's episode, I am not a financial advisor. Well, I am never a financial advisor, but what I can do is give you my opinions. So that is what I'm going to do in this episode. If it sounds like a plan, guys, please do leave a like and subscribe, because you already know we are trying to grow the channel as much as possible, and you guys have been helping us out massively over the past few weeks and realistically the past few months. On top of that, if you do want to come talk to us on Discord, link to the Discord is down in that description box. And of course, if you would like to become a channel member, it would be massively appreciated, and you can do that by pressing the join button. With that being said though, we are going to jump straight into the video, not wasting any more time at all. So guys, looking at this stock's movement over the past 5 days mainly, and actually mainly over the past 3 days, we can see a lot has gone on. So from about the 14th of Jan, we can see that this one has been pretty flat realistically. I mean, yes, we have been going up ever so slightly, but it's been pretty flat for that time period. It was kind of just a dead penny stock. Now, of course, initially we had that hype take us up a bit. That pulls up with a 76% gain, and that was when people really did start taking attention to this stock. Now, from there, we sold off a little bit, not even too much to be honest, with a 10% decrease, and once again we were trading pretty flat between the $1.60 and $1.70 range. So of course it was pretty flat for the rest of that day, and of course on the next following day people really did start to take attention to this company and pay attention to it, and honestly the stock price rocketed up again, and actually on the next day at market open the share price went up even further. So in that time period we were looking at about 90% increases, so realistically not bad gains at all, but it was to be expected that for the rest of the day that one was to sell off. And the reason why I say it was expected, because let's look at this one realistically, guys. It was up over 100%, or at least almost 100% in just 3 days. We've got to look at the facts, guys, okay? If it goes up by so much, it is bound to come down at some point by a little bit, as a bit of healthy profit taking is going to happen. A lot of people probably will have bought in this one at the penny stock stage, or at least at this point here. Back when it was worth only a few cents, and of course that is a message from our Discord. But yeah, a lot of people will have bought this one at a very, very cheap price, and of course now they've got their decent profits. Fair play to them if they want to pull out, and I can kind of understand the mentality for that one. So realistically, guys, I think in the next 2 to 3 days we'll be seeing this one flatten out, in my opinion, maybe around the $2.50 mark, maybe a bit lower, hopefully a bit higher. But you know what, even if it goes a bit lower to about the $2.30 or 40 range, I don't think that's too bad, honestly, if we can start to level out there, because realistically that will still give us a lot of gain that we have gone up by over the past few days. So it will make sense if we do see it start to level out at that point. So realistically, if that does happen, if it starts to level out at that point, I think we'll definitely start to see this one grow a bit more into the next week. And realistically, guys, I do like this company. I like the way the company is moving with its share price. I think if this one continues getting such investor attention, I think if this one actually gets bought by an institution or a fund, it could have a huge effect on this stock. So is this a stock that you should buy now? Honestly, it is hard to say, but realistically I wouldn't be too hesitant to put a small amount of money in this one, in my personal opinion, and I am not a financial advisor. So maybe if you got a few pennies laying around to buy a few shares of this, perhaps it is worth it, but of course that is up to you to decide. But realistically, guys, we're looking at big potential with this one. I think we could be seeing a reversal in the next week, and I would love to see that. So of course make sure to do your own research, but this one does have some big potential, maybe even to hit $10 in the next year, and I would love to see that. So thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.